Ba, 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 ba. Wish me luck. Oh, there we go. Maybe I should set to 65 just in case. Good afternoon. We're so excited to have you here. Let us be the first to congratulate you on your wise decision to sign up for this adventure. Welcome to the check-in counter for your deserted island getaway package. There's so much to look forward to, but first, let us introduce ourselves. I'm Timmy with Nook Incorporated. And I'm Tommy. We'll be flying to the island with you to help you get settled. Think of us as your partners. We're in it for the long haul. So let's get started, shall we? First step is checking your application. Is this your first time applying for one of our packages? Understood. Now then, we'll need to look up your application. Can we have your name and birthday? Wrist. Let's see. Oh, yes, here you are. Our next step will be to take a picture of you, Wrist. Oh, don't worry. Take as much time as you need to get yourself looking just the way you want. We'll be ready when you are. Great! You're all set! I'll just go ahead and add that picture to your records. And now, let's start talking about your new home. So exciting! You see, we're quite proud of the work we've done to help you feel comfortable in your new life. Oh yes, in fact, if you want, you can even experience the seasons the same way you're used to them. What I mean is, we have islands in both the northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere. We recommend choosing an island that has the same seasonal pattern as your current home. So, tell me, Wrist, where do you live now? Ah, excellent! That information really helps us focus on just the right island for you. So, naturally, we recommend that you relocate to an island in the northern hemisphere. There are a few more decisions to make, but does that sound okay to you so far? Very good. We have a number of lovely uninhabited islands in the northern hemisphere to choose from. Now then, all of our islands are approximately the same size, and they're all quite normal, and they're all quite natural. So don't worry about whether you'll have enough space or comfort. You can't go wrong. Just follow your instincts and choose an island with a layout that looks appealing. That's how I do it. I'll show you some maps now, and you can choose the best one for your new home. Wonderful choice! I can't wait to show it off to you. But before we depart, I have just one final question for you. If you could only bring one thing with you to a deserted island, what would it be? How interesting. Oh, I'm sorry, that was just a hypothetical question. Nook Incorporated will fully cover all of your basic needs. Yes.
Your attention, please. This is a service announcement. The chartered flight for Nook Incorporated's Deserted Island Getaway Package is ready for boarding. Any customers waiting to board should make their way to the gate at this time.
Perfect timing. Come on, let's all board the plane together.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for taking this chartered flight as part of Nook Incorporated's Deserted Island Getaway Package.
Please sit back, relax, and enjoy a complimentary video presentation about deserted island life.
Good day, everyone, and welcome to the show. I'm Rist, as you've just seen, and what you've just seen was me basically getting ready for island life here in this game. Now, I am familiar with this game a couple of times. I've actually played it a couple of times a few years ago. And this is actually my... If you haven't heard, they just came out with a 3.0 update, which means that there is more content in the game that I'm really excited to check out. So, this is going to be part 1 of the series, and if you want to see more of my little whereabouts and screwabouts, then be sure to subscribe to Restless Goat Boy, so you definitely will not regret it in the slightest. Man, what lovely scenery. Blink, we're in.
We're here! Now, I know you must be incredibly excited to explore your new island home, but I have one small request. Would you please join us for a short orientation session in the nearby plaza? Our fearless leader himself will be giving a presentation, so I'd hate for you to miss it. We're heading there right now, if you'd like to move L to follow us.
Alright, as he said, I'm gonna have to follow these two. Looks like we've got some apples growing here on the trees. Got a couple of stones and some sticks I'd be willing to pick up. Hey, Tom. I know you.
Alright, is that everyone? Let's see. Is Kat here? And how about Sheldon? And there's Wrist, of course. Great, we're all here. I'll turn it over to you, Mr. Nook. Our 3 adventurers are ready to get started.
Yes, yes, very good. Let's see. How shall I begin? Yes, of course. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to your new island. My name is Tom Nook, and I'm the founder and president of Nook Incorporated. Yes, yes. Today is the first day of your new life on this pristine, lovely island. So, congratulations. And this is a package deal, huh? As such, Nook Incorporated staff will always be here to support you and ensure your comfort and safety. But, first things first, yes, yes. I'd like each of you to choose a spot of your own. It's the first step to putting down some real roots. I'd like you to dream big. I do have certain connections in construction and real estate, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's just get started with a simple tent, shall we? Please collect your tent from Timmy or Tommy, and then choose a spot to place it. What kind of accents did I just slip into suddenly? I was intending on giving Tom like a southern accent or something, but I'm pretty sure I slipped into a British thing eventually. Would you look at how bare bones this place is? There's nothing. Just nothing but this board, some boxes, and this tent. And just us. I love it. I really don't want to leave, but I really don't want anything added. Too late. Tommy or Timmy would be happy to provide you with your tent, huh? How about you?
Here you go, Wrist. Your very own tent. Once you find the perfect spot, press X to access your inventory. Then select your tent to place it. Don't worry, you'll get a chance to see what it looks like before making your final decision. And you'll want a little breathing room, so take your time finding a space that works for you. Oh, I suppose I should probably set you up with a map, too. Once you put up your tent, please find your way back here. Use your new map if you need it. Well, off you go. I hope you find a great spot.
Oh, music. And a snowflake. This is lovely. Alright, so I was just told to put down a house somewhere. So let's go ahead and see what we have here. But I think I'm gonna set this like I don't know, maybe over here, I guess. I'll just set this over here. So I've pressed X as I was just told. I'm gonna press A and hit build here. Should I put my tent here? Let me imagine it, I guess. Is this a good spot? Okay, then. And there it is. It just magically appears. No assembly required. I set up my tent. That's a big first step. Ah, Riz, you must have found a suitable spot for your tent, You're the first one back, so I suppose the others must still be searching for just the right location. You know, since you've already done some scouting, the others may appreciate your assistance. Yes, yes. Alright, so as I was just told, I'm gonna have to see where the others are and help them find where their tent should be. I can hold down B to run, which is a pretty useful feature if I'm short on time. Hey there. Yo, I'm Sheldon. You're Wrist, right? Nice to meet you, Cardio. You already set up your tent, eh? I'm still trying to find the perfect spot. I'll be doing some serious cardio, so it's gotta have lots of fresh air. I think this spot will do the trick, but I don't know. What do you think, Wrist? I'll find you a spot. What? You'll help me find a sweet spot to put this tent? Seriously? Wow, we just met and you're already doing some heavy lifting on our friendship, Wrist. Okay then, can't wait to see the epic spot you pick for me. My tent is in your hands, Cardio. You got this. If you need me, I'll be over at the plaza, visualizing how awesome island life is gonna be. Alright, I think I'm gonna place it over here. Actually, I'm gonna move this a bit towards... Okay, move a bit towards the left. Okay, too far, I think. Yeah, this looks good. Let me imagine it. This is a good spot. Okay. Sheldon's got a place for his tent now. Okay, that's one. Now we gotta move on to the other. Okay, let's see what this is. Wait, I got it. Don't tell me. Your Wrist, right? See? Told you I had it. I'm Cat. I gotta tell you, I'm excited to do this whole island thing, Purdy. You already found a good spot, huh? I was trying to just feel for the best spot, but I was having trouble, 'cause every spot feels like the best one. I couldn't just sit here thinking it over forever, so I grabbed a stick and threw it, and here's where it landed. So now, this is my spot. Okay, I know there's only so far I could throw the stick, but I'm liking this. Looks good to me. For real, Birdie? Well, if you're sure. Actually, let's think about this a little. If I put my tent here... Looks nice, don't it? Looks great. Awesome! From now on, this won't be just anywhere on the island. It's gonna be my home sweet home. I can't believe I got such an awesome spot. You rock, Purdy. Hold up. Does this mean you helped Sheldon with his tent too? Whoa! You're a seriously awesome person. I gotta be honest, when we first got here, I was kinda worried there were way too few of us. But if we get to live here with someone like you, I can totally rest easy. Oh! Everyone else is probably waiting on us, so let's get back to the plaza, Purdy. Well, welcome back, everyone. I hope you all found just the right spots to set up your new homes. Of course, you can sleep on it for a while, Really get a feel for how it suits you. And with that taken care of, we can move on to more serious business, like throwing an island warming party. We'll have it right here in the plaza with a roaring campfire. We'll just need a few supplies to get started, yes? Since we'll all be living here together, this will be a good test of our teamwork. Let's see. Timmy, Cat, Tommy, and Sheldon can set up things here in the plaza. Meanwhile, Wrist and I will work on gathering firewood and perhaps a little snack. Alright everyone, let's get to it. Wrist, would you come see me for a moment? Guess that's what I have to do. Wrist, I just wanted to go over what we'll need for the campfire. I think roughly 10 tree branches should do the trick. you can find them scattered about the island. So when you find one lying on the ground, just press Y to pick it up. Meanwhile, I'll investigate the apple-like items growing in the trees. I suspect they're real apples. Okay, so before I head off, I want to see if this guy has something to say. Timmy,
Any tree branches you find on the ground or shake out of the trees will work just fine for the campfire.
okay. Okay, so I can do this, but there's also a few, some weeds here and some stones that I want to pick up as well, so it's gonna be a while. Sorry. That's everything. That's everything. That's everything. That's everything. Just move these over here. We're done. Oh, good, Wrist. It looks like you've managed to collect up the tree branches. Huh? You found even more than I asked. I only need the 10, but I'm sure you'll find a good use for the rest. I'll take what we need off your hands now.
Yes, that should be plenty for our campfire. You made quick work of that. I'm quite glad that I'll be sharing this desolate island with such a hard worker. Oh.
And speaking of surviving on a desolate island, our next task is to round up something to snack on. While you were collecting branches, I was evaluating the fruit that seems to be abundant here. They look like apples, they smell like apples, and they even taste like apples. In fact, they are 100% without a doubt genuine apples. So, will you collect 6 of them for me? Now, I'm sure that you don't need much guidance here, but just in case, if you see a tree growing apples, you can press A to shake it. Then, just pick the fruit up. I'm sure you'll have plenty of apples for us all in no time. Alright, so, what he just said, I press A and apples fall off. Okay, find another. Over there. Over there, get over there. There we go. Well, I knew you were the right one for the job. Thank you once again. I'll go ahead and take those apples off your hands and get started on the preparations. Wait, so I hand the apples to him without a word? And then suddenly it's night. Now, is that everything? Yes, I believe it is. Let's get started with the festivities. And using my breath, I shall light this fire up. At last, allow me to properly welcome you to your new island. I have participated in many ventures and endeavors over the years, but this may be the most exciting. Helping develop a thriving new community entirely from scratch will truly test my business acumen, and perhaps my skills as an outdoorsman. Now, we may not have the kind of numbers that I originally envisioned, but that just means we'll have to rise to the challenge. And I have no doubt that, with hard work and perseverance, we'll shape this deserted island into... I suppose we can't call this a deserted island anymore, but what should we call it? I sense a great opportunity. As the first residents of this island, we should be the ones to name it. And in the spirit of democracy, we should put it to a vote. Majority rules. So, take a little time to think, and when everyone is ready, I'll present your ideas. Right over here. Okay, so you may have noticed from the art around this channel that I love this dang villager. He is a wootsy tootsy cutie patootie sleepyhead sleepy goat guy. I love him. He has been on a couple of my islands, and every single time it's been a real treat. Heck, I'd be surprised if he even comes to this island. So, I will be naming this in honor of my love. Alright, is everyone ready? Let's try saying our ideas all at the same time. Ready? Go! Sean! I'm sorry, I had to get it out of my system. What splendid variety! Yes, each one a potential gem. Now, for the voting. I'll say each name in order, and you can clap for the one you think is best. Riss seems to have the enthusiasm and the naming sensibilities. Let's start there. So, Riss suggested Sherb. Whoa. Whoa! That's an overwhelmingly positive response. Each and every one of you clapped. I suppose if everyone is in agreement, we could just go with Sherb. Splendid! Then, from now on, this island will be known as Sherb. Well, Rist, since you've proven yourself by naming Sherb, I'd like to rely on you for other critical decisions we'll need to make on this island. Yes, yes, I hereby name you the resident representative of Sherb. Oh, thank you so much. I got a promotion this early in the game. I love it. Rist, could you please say a word or two as the new spokesperson for your neighbors? A word or two? So, we've settled on a name for our island, and we've selected our resident representative. It's been a big day, but it's gone rather late, so let's have a toast. Everyone get out your drinks. Everyone have a beverage in hand. It's fresh juice made from apples our new resident representative harvested on this very island. Then, without further ado, a toast to Sherb and the happiness of its residents. Cheers! Kanpai! Yuck. Oh, that juice tasted so gross. I think I'm gonna puke. We all just met, but chilling by the fire like this makes it feel like we've been the best buds for ages, Birdie. I feel like I'm on vacation, but we actually get to live here, Cardio.
You handled your tasks perfectly. We got a nice campfire going. We'll let this campfire burn for the rest of the night. Feel free to rest in your tent if you start to feel tired. Before you do that, though, there is something we need to give you. Please talk to Mr. Nook about it.
Ah, Rist, having a good time, yes? I know this is all a bit much, so if you feel like taking a short nap in your tent, by all means, go ahead. We'll keep the fire burning. Maybe I'll go do that. Sounds good to me, but first, you'll probably want this. It's your very own camping cot. You'll want to set it up in your tent before you lie down. Oh, and there are a few packages waiting in your tent as well, huh? Just a few items that might be useful. To open packages and use the things inside, press A. And when you're ready, you can move L to crawl into bed. We've got another big day ahead of us tomorrow, so rest up as much as you can tonight. Yes, yes, that's all from me for now. Sweet dreams, Rist. Well, that's pretty much it for the first part of the game, so might as well head home. And I almost wandered into the wrong house. How freaking absent-minded of me. Oh, he must not have been lying about the packages. What is this? Hey, it's a little nightlight. And this is a radio, for some reason. Damn, there's no room to put anything here. Okay, this tent looks a little crappy here, but it's the best I can do for now because I don't really have much to do in the game yet. So, guess I might as well just lay down. Rest my head for a little while. I'll rest. I'm getting sleepy. I'm getting sleepy. Getting sleepy. Oh. Man, I easily pass out at some things. And then I dream about this. This lovely little guy. A pup with a guitar. What couldn't be better for a dream from me? So, looks like you've decided to make your own way in the world. Get out there, explore new frontiers. That's all the way right, Daddy-o. You don't need to live by anyone's rules but your own. The world was made for exploring, you know. Living free, being out there, it's a great feeling. Yeah, but take it from a kid who's been on the road. Being by your lonesome can grind on the soul. You've got to make friends along the way. Rambling this crazy world in Squaresville without some pals. Yeah, man, friends are where it's at. Speaking of rambling, I'm doing a bit of that myself. My bad. Maybe it's about time for you to wake up to your new life. Oh, but listen up. That rap I just gave you about friends, it's pretty key. You'll dig this island life a whole lot more if you share it with some friends, if that's your scene. Yeah, an island paradise with your best pal sounds pretty groovy to me. Cool. When you wake up, you'll be in sync with real time. Dig that island life, and I'll catch you later. Okay. So see you later then, thanks. What the heck was that about? Did I just dream that up, or did I wake up to that for real? Rest! Are you in there? Oh, I hope I haven't woken you abruptly. But I do wish to discuss something with you. Yes, yes. I'll be here when you're ready. Now I can do this, apparently. Alright, heading out now. Ah, there you are. I hope you had a pleasant nap. Or, well, I suppose it was a bit more than a nap, wasn't it? It's a brand new day. Wow, I needed that. Oh, ho ho! Yes, it's quite normal to be worn out from such a long trip and a major life event. Speaking of which, I have a few more things that you might find useful as you adjust to life in our little paradise. First, you'll need one of these, yes. It's your very own Nook phone. I have these made especially for island residents. I want to make sure it's working right, so could you try turning it on for me, Okay then. It's on. Magically. As soon as I press it. So many apps. Good, good. Looks like you're getting good reception as well. Okay, feel free to put it away now. Say, Riz, have you ever used a smartphone before? I have one on my own. Very good. Then this should be a breeze for you. In fact, I think you'll find it much more useful than the phone you already have. Oh, yes, yes. There's also a very useful app that contains advice for living here. Normally this would not be free of charge, but as you're just getting started, consider it an extra bonus. It's called Island Life 101, and it is a message delivery service of sorts. Feel like giving it a try? I don't need it. Oh my,
You're quite certain? Well, I suppose figuring out your own way around new surroundings can be a fun adventure too, huh? Yes, yes. If you change your mind, you can always get the app later at Resident Services. Alright, that's enough about the app for now. I do have one more thing for you, however. It's your itemized bill. So, this includes everything. Airfare, accommodations, labor, tax, and of course your Nook phone, huh? Bringing your grand total to the modest sum of 49,800 bales. Okay then. So lucky I have that many. Yes, yes. Well then. Wait! You don't have any bales! I can't believe I didn't think of this. Of course. Well, no need to worry. I was prepared for exactly this type of tricky situation. For the getaway package, you can pay your fees with miles instead of the standard bales. I call this extremely helpful service the Nook Mileage Program. Mileage? Well, it's quite extraordinary if I do say so myself. With the Nook Mileage Program, you can earn miles by simply living your life here on Sherb. I dare say, the more you enjoy your island life, the more Nook miles you can earn. And you can use them to pay back your move-in fees and much more. So, the bottom line is, you'd need 49,800 bales to pay your move-in fees, but with this new service, would you believe it? It only comes to 5,000 miles. I'll just go ahead and register you so you can pay in miles. Yes, yes, but there are more details available in... yes, but there are more details available within your Nook phone. Just open the Nook Miles app, and you'll see that you've earned some miles just for traveling to the island and joining the program. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must get back to a few other matters. But let me heartily congratulate you once again on your arrival. I'm so happy to have you as a resident of Sherb and a client of Nook Incorporated. My new life is underway. I can do whatever I want. Woohoo! Okay. From now on, island time will match the flow of time in the real world. Do not touch the power button when you see the autosave indicator in the top right screen corner. You can also save and quit your game after pressing the minus button. See that? Okay, well, I suppose that should be pretty much it for this first part. Pretty much got to know some of the ropes of how the game works. So, that's pretty much it. If you, pretty much out of time here. If you want to see more of this, then if you like this video, then be sure to give it a like. It really helps the channel. And if you want to see more content, or if you want to follow along this journey with me, you can go ahead and subscribe so you won't miss another video of mine. I swear, it's probably not gonna all be this game, probably. And if you like everything you see here, then maybe you should check one of my other channels. They're in the channel page itself. I run two others. One's called Risk Productions, surprisingly enough. The other is called Limey, and you'll know what they are once you get to them. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm really trying. Alright, I'm off. Alright, I'm off to save things here.